The last thing that happened was I went to a different class that day with a different professor, and it was presentation day, so I didn't want to miss it, even though I didn't feel like going to class. Honestly, again, I should have left. But since this was my last semester, I just wanted to get it over with and graduate, even if I wasn't going to be a teacher. I just wanted to get my bachelor's. And basically, I walked into that class that day, and she was staring at me for a while. And I began to feel very confused, like, why is she staring at me? And I later realized she was waiting on me to say hi. She thought I was really shy, which I am, but she was just staring at me. She made me feel very uncomfortable. And I began to feel very nervous. I didn't say hi. I began to sit down and she called me a robot. I got very offended, and then she told me basically that I'm not capable of a normal conversation or a normal speaking tone. I said I am, and she said, prove it. I want to see. So at this point, she was leaning against my desk very uncomfortably. Like, I felt way too uncomfortable. She asked me how my weekend was to try to see if I was going to talk. And I said, good. And then she asked me what I did, and I began to panic because I didn't do anything that weekend. All I did was my homework. And I was just trying to be honest. But this is the way I said it. I think I said it like too sarcastically. I said, homework. That's all I did. And she did not like that answer. Apparently I said this too sarcastically because she said loudly, that's not what I meant. Like, she slams her hand on the desk. She was like, that's not what I meant. I began to like freak out. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. The whole class immediately started laughing at me and she got the class to laugh at me, basically. She said that it was gonna be impossible for me to become a teacher because I can't talk, and basically all the professors was like, how is she gonna be a teacher if she can't talk like properly and all of that.